Comedy Time presents Comedy Brew, a delicious mix of short, fast, funny, featuring today's most hilarious comedians. So crank up the volume and switch off the light, and get ready to enjoy the sweet, fresh taste of comic goodness.
Hey, this is Comedy Time TV, and you are lucky. You're very lucky. I mean, I wish that I was you watching me telling you to watch this next clip, because it is hilarious. I wish I was you.
I find that the higher somebody goes over 100% to describe how sure they are of something, the more skeptical I become. So my roommate, he'll be like, dude, I'm like 110% sure I locked the door. Wait a minute, why 110%? Man, don't even worry, I'm like 150% sure I locked the door. Okay, the door's wide open, nobody shut the door. We have to go home, all this stuff's gonna be gone. Call the police. But I say that there's this guy, Cam Newton, and he first overall pick in the draft, but he got in trouble because they thought he might have been paid to play college football, which is a big no-no, so he got this lawyer. And I swear, I was watching TV and his lawyer was on, and he said, "My client is innocent. I am 1,000,000% sure he did not take funds." It's like, all right, not only am I positive your client did take funds, now I'm pretty sure he killed the guy. That's how skeptical I am. Watch a lot of television. History Channel is my favorite. I really, I like the History Channel quite a bit. But it seems like now, I watch these, they do these like historical biographies on these famous historical figures on the History Channel. And it seems like every time they do one now, they always end up calling the guy gay. They out everybody all the time. It's like Alexander the Great. Yeah, that guy is gay. He's probably gay. Hitler, definitely gay. For sure, Hitler was gay. And the latest one I heard about was Abraham Lincoln. They think that Abraham Lincoln might have been gay, but I bet these guys knew that hundreds of years later we'd all be questioning their sexual orientation. They might have cleared it up when they had the chance. During some big speech, some history-making moment, they just would have spelled it all out so there'd be no confusion, you know, like 407 years ago. You know what? Actually, before I get into all that, there's been some crazy rumors. I'm not gay, all right? I don't know who's been saying that, but I love girls, all right? I'm like 250% sure I'm into chicks. Thank you very much. That's my time. My name's Andrew Slater.
Hey, you guys, you're watching Comedy Time, and I'm Arana Browning. Google me. Hey, listen, got a riddle. What's black, white, and red all over? Give up? A newspaper. Hey, I said nothing about these things being original. You really need to check out the next comic for that, okay? That's in order.
Yeah. I'm a black guy. Black and Puerto Rican, though. I'm a beige American, just to let you guys know. And it sucks being black and Puerto Rican because I never know what stereotype to play. You know what I mean? The black or the Spanish side, I never know. Like, I've had instances where that came into question. Like, I was at my job one day, and a cop came up to me, tapped me on the shoulder, was like, "Excuse me, son, do you mind telling me where your boss is?" And I was like, oh shoot. I took a step back. I was like, think, Robert, think. What do I do? What do I do? Black guy, Spanish guy, what do I do? Because I got nervous because the black guy in me wanted to run, right? But the Spanish guy in me wanted to stab the black guy in me. Like, mira! Get out of here, que negro! You know, like, oh my God, I'm crazy inside. You know? I had another instance where I think a lot. I don't know about you. I think a lot, and I think about, like, I never know, like, what if I have a baby? You know, like I wouldn't know what to do. You know, like I wouldn't know whether to leave it or leave it. You know, like how do I be a deadbeat dad in this society? You know, it's crazy. Like I said, I'm an openly beige man. beige American hero, if you will. But I'm from Connecticut, and I don't get racism. I don't. I personally don't get it. You know, like, no one calls me the N-word or nothing like that. You know what I get? I get questions. You know what I mean? Like, it's real trippy too. Like, I had this one older couple come up to me one day. It's an older woman and an older man, and they came up to me. They were like, "I'm sorry. I don't mean to bother you, but are you black?" And I'm like, yeah. And then she turns to her husband and goes, "I told you he was black. Now give me my $20. I know a Negro when I see one." I'm like, whoa, wait, hold, did they just bet on my race? I mean, like, for real. I'm like, and I'm thinking in my head, like, what did the guy bet, you know? And seriously, and then I was thinking this, he was walking by and he said, "Well, I thought you were Asian." And he just kept going. I'm like, Asian?
Hey, you know those British guards that have to stand there with those funny hats and they can't smile or blink or sneeze or anything? I bet even those guys would have trouble not laughing at this next clip. So, take a look and enjoy, and God save the Queen.
Came out from Virginia. It's getting harder to travel with this beard. Gotta carry a ham sandwich in my carry-on everywhere I go. As soon as they point out, I just start eating pork. Like let him go, he's cool. I can't eat fast food anymore. Anybody got to that? I can't eat fast food anymore. I'm over 30. I can't do that. Anybody got a favorite bathroom at work? You work on the 2nd floor, you go to the 8th floor to use the restroom. Anybody got that going on? They're sending out memos like, "Who is the phantom doo-doo on the 8th floor?" Somebody is doo-dooing running on the 8th floor. Because you make it feel bad because you already don't want to go when you're not at home. You ever almost make it out and somebody walks in like, "Good God Almighty!" Then you got to pull the door back shut like, "Oh my God, they know I'm in here." I was sitting there one time and the guy walked through and looked through the crack at me. You know how hard it is to use the bathroom with your arm in front of your face? Not supposed to catch eye contact in here. You ever had diarrhea so bad you call in? Anybody ever did that? I'll set my alarm clock so I can call in before somebody get there. I don't want to talk to nobody live at the job. Call in at like 2:45 in the morning. I used to work at the hospital. You can't even call in sick there. They be like, "Well, come on in. We'll check you out." And everybody thinks I'm nice because you work at the hospital. You're supposed to be nice about everything. A lady like 400 pounds. She's like, "How do I get this pressure off my knee?" And sit your big butt down. Take a whole lot of pressure off of that knee. One dude, I guess it was his anniversary, him and his wife tried to do something crazy. He tried to jump off the dresser onto and jump too far. We get in there with the paramedics. He's laying down beside the bed naked with like a Superman cape on his neck. They like, "You better do CPR, like you better put them away." I know that. Touching nobody with their out.
I'm Kirk Zipfel, and you're watching Comedy Time. You can find me on Facebook. It's better than finding me at a truck stop Wendy's. Oh yeah, much better.
I was just in Vegas. Anyone? Okay. It's very hard to go to Vegas now because I love to go dancing, and you can't dance anymore because they don't play music. What they play is the most popular 10 seconds of every song that you never want to hear again, and they just string them together. So you're trying to dance, it's like, if you like it, then you should have put a ring on it. If you like it, then you should have put a ring, my bell. Ring my humps, my humps, my humps, my humps, my humps. humps, my humps. If a DJ's made it to the bridge of a song, you know he's OD'd. My humps, my humps. I don't know how you dance to that, but what is wrong with Fergie? Every video, she's just rubbing her butt on a car. I'm so hot, I'm gonna f this car. How many SUVs has she given an STD to? Oh. Songs are so bad. What this one on? Have you heard this one? It's like I'm Fred Flintstone. I'm gonna make your bed rock. You know that song? She doesn't. It's okay, Mom. All right, plug your ears for this one. And so then what, all of a sudden, this is the like #1 song, and then all of a sudden this little girl comes on, she's like, I'm gonna put my on your sideburns. Okay, if you think that's where your goes, you're too young to be having sex. So bad. You girls are cute. Thanks for coming out. Have you ever noticed that your ugliest friend is the most afraid of getting raped? It's like, relax. Think you're gonna be all right. There's at least 3 of us in line before you. I was in Boston, and I was performing at a college, and I said that, and afterwards, this girl comes up to me with this thick Boston accent, and she's like, hey, you seriously never been raped before? And I was like, no, why? She's like, you never woke up at a party and some guy was you. I never woke up at a party. And that's how toilet babies are made. I should pitch a show to TLC called I Didn't Know I Was Having Sex. Oh wait, that's called Jersey Shore. Thank you so much. I'm Natasha.
Hi there, and welcome back to the Super Happy Fun Time Show with laughter, or as we call it, comedy time. Enjoy this next clip.
It's so good to be back in LA, man. It's so good to, wow. Some of you are just looking at me going, hey, if you're here, no one's running the Chevron. Let's go get some free gas. What are we doing? Thank you for looking at me like that. By all means. Here's the code for free gas. Beep, bop, bada, beep, boop. Go get free gas. Free gas for you. Welcome, gold necklaces, cologne. Welcome to Glendale, California. Welcome. So, that's awesome. Dude, LA, man, LA. I love this city. You guys have the most beautiful people on the planet here. Do you guys realize that, how beautiful you are? The most beautiful women on the planet live here. I'm sure the guys are good looking too, but like the women here, I get so excited to come here with the sunshine and the beautiful women. And like the women here, you guys, like the indigenous women are absolutely gorgeous, but then you guys import even more beautiful women. You know, like all these gorgeous women fly in here to be treated like crap by like these and Ed Hardy shirts and like Bluetooth and frosted tips and skinny jeans, listening to techno in their car, and you know, it's like, really? Like, you guys came here to be models and actresses. You've end up as mattresses. Like, what's going on? What happened to your dream? That's so sad and so happy for guys. It's like, that's awesome that you guys are here. It's women. You're too beautiful. Eat something. Seriously, I'm saying this on behalf of all men. It's distracting. Do you know how hard it is to come up here and tell jokes with all these beautiful? It's like jingling keys in front of a child. I'm just like, ooh, hot girls. I can't focus. It's like, even looking out amongst you guys, I see one ugly girl in this room. That's amazing. Like that's so good. One ugly girl in this whole room. You know what's so awesome right now? Every girl in the room is thinking the exact same thing. Am I the ugly one? I'm the ugly one. Why did I order nachos? 20 women in this room just developed an eating disorder right now. Gentlemen, you're welcome, by the way. A few drinks and all these girls will be easier than pie. That's awesome. It's a horrible thing for me to say. Women, I mean, you're insecure. Don't be insecure. You're all beautiful. The ugly girl left a long time ago. Like, you're all gorgeous. You're all beautiful. Don't be insecure. If I stood up here and I was like, you know what? There's only one handsome guy in this room. Every guy looks around and he goes, he's right, man. Good thing I'm here to level out that curve. Otherwise, this would be a whole room of ugly people.
You know, now that I think about it, I've never punched a grizzly bear in the face, but I've never had a reason to. You know why? Because I love animals. Well, I hope you love to laugh, because this next comic is hilarious. Here we go.
So she's trying to make me feel better. My little skinny super friend always saying something stupid. She says, well, come on, I'm gonna take you out to eat. I'm like, okay. I said, where are we gonna go? She said, we're gonna go to the Souplantation. I said, where? She said, the Souplantation. And I look at me. Do I look like I eat at the Souplantation? I am your mashed potato pork chop girl all day long. What am I gonna do at the Souplantation? I went and got me a bowl of soup, and I had me a fork because it was gonna be a fight. And I start beating the bowl up because I'm trying to find me some chicken. And I couldn't find the chicken. I was upset. And then she says, you know, and I'm thinking about the whole thing about the plantation. It kind of didn't sit right with me. Because it didn't work for my people. I don't want to be somewhere called the plantation ever. If I was on a plantation, though, things would be different. I wouldn't be there picking cotton, pulling out watermelons. But I would be helping them fry the chicken, though. I would help them do that. But it'd be different in the house because the missus would be out. Because see, what I'm going to do with Master is we're going to make a rainbow of children. That's where I'm going to step in the big house. I'm really excited that I can drive legal now. I don't know about a lot of you guys, but sometimes I didn't have my stuff right. And one time the police had pulled me over because I had expired tags, and I was trying to talk him out of it. He was like, no, you gotta give me your keys. And I'm like, no, how am I gonna get home? He said, ma'am, you gotta get out your car. I said, well you know, You couldn't tell me how I was gonna get home. I wasn't gonna get out. Now this ordeal should have only lasted, you know, what, 20 minutes at the most? It lasted 5 hours. Because he was a rookie, and he couldn't handle me. He kept begging for my keys. I kept telling him no. So finally, he had to call the supervisor out. So the supervisor come out, and he started begging me. And I just thought about the movie Dreamgirls. And all of a sudden, I turned into Effie White. I was like, please, mister, don't take my car. You can say what you want. I'm not getting out. See, I'm not waking up tomorrow morning and finding my car not outside. There's just no way, no way, you towing my car.
Please keep your head back against the headrest.
And pull the lap bar tightly against your pelvic bone.
But make sure it's on the muscular part of your thighs.
But prepare for the ride of your life with this next comic.
Literally.
Must be over 3 years old and taller than 2'6".
I was thinking like it would be kind of intense if weed was legal, like a lot of commercials, you know, like, are you constantly bored? Is your Taco Bell not delicious? Are your video games not blowing your mind? Try Traven's Weed Source. It makes everything awesome. Side effects include laziness, body odor, extreme calciuses, loss of job, and temporary homelessness. Call now. It would be cool. I mean, if weed was legal, I mean, just think how much weed you could get at Costco. Like 8 pounds for $10. Go to the sample lady. Oh yeah, one end of the joint. Oh no, it's not for me. It's not for me. Oh, you got corn dogs? What? This is the best. Why does no one sell drinks? I was thinking about getting a new car. I was thinking about getting a Prius. What do you think? Huh? I know, I like the Prius. I'm a big fan. I would watch Prius NASCAR if they had it. I mean, sure, it might not be that exciting, but I think it'd be peaceful. Because, see, my plan is to get a Prius, and I'm going to paint it camouflage. That way, if a cop ever tries to pull me over, all I have to do is crash into a bush. Catch me now. My foot's off the brake. You can't see me. Now, I try not to drink and drive. You know, you get a lot of trouble, you know. The only time I'll risk it, like if I'm somewhere and it's snowing, because cops can't tell you're swerving. And even if they pull you over, like, yeah, officer, I know I was swerving. Slippery as the dickens outside, man. Can't drive straight without friction. And you teach him a lesson. Science. I was thinking, I think all registered sex offenders should have to drive smart cars. Because who are you gonna rape in there? You don't have the square footage.